Hello everybody, this is Sonia, and I'm sorry but I'm very unorganised at the moment, okay? I'm going to keep this on here with me till I do this because I want to finish this, well, I'm not finishing this book. This is not what we're working on today. We're working on the cover, okay? And the cover, I'm going to slow stitch the cover because I really like that sort of work. So I want to show you what I'm going to do to come up with the cover like this. I've got to do the size, get it right and everything, okay? So I can start doing a bit more. I was doing a bit of the other ones that I'm working on for my fabric and lace one. So, well, I'm not actually doing anything at the moment, but I have been doing a few stitches and that, but not a lot, because I have to. So I've got these bits here. Now, this was long, but I cut it because I'm going to use it for a cover. And this one here too, but not this cover. I want to make another one. I've got this one here, I'm going to turn that into a bag, okay? And this one here's the cover for the other fabric and lace journal, okay? And I've done both sides of that, and I was last night laying awake, it should have been asleep, but thinking about whether I should have did that or not. But when I think about it, it's okay. It's beautiful and it needs to go all over the book, and it will go all over the book. So I'm going to leave it like that. I've actually a bit more work to do just there and probably a bit here, and then that one will be done. Excuse me. So I need to find what I want to do to make this next one, okay? I just have a little measure up here first and see how big it has to be. Okay, right. Measure. So well, I've got a tape here, and I've got this thing on the table. Look, everything measures. Okay, so I've got, this has got to be at least 8 inches finished. Right. Now let's not move. So this is from my sewing journal, and it's got to be at least 8 inches high. That's the height. Yes, Sonia. And across it, it'll have to be at least 5 3/4 inches. 5 3/4 inches on the top. Now, probably it will come in a tiny bit, but if it does, that's okay, because this is going to actually have another piece of fabric on it first before I'll put a piece of linen on it first before I put the slow stitching on there. So I need to find the stuff to make that I need a piece of stuff. I'm going to do it on a bit of this, I think. It'll make it look really nice, won't it, if it's done on this. Now, I need the front bit. Okay. So we're going to have this 8 inches. The height of it's going to be 8 inches. I'm going to use a ruler to make a line so I can cut along it, because this stuff's really a bit puffy, and maybe I'll do it the other way, Sonia, that you can see what we're doing here, okay? Come this way. Look at the fluff. It picks up everything. It's really great. Picks up heaps of stuff, it does. Okay, so I'll just cut a bit off. These are scraps. I always got scraps because they come in handy. You know, I bought a little pile of them. They were rolled up in a ball. So I bought a little pile of them from somewhere when I was out shopping. One of the thrift shops, probably Vinnie's or something. Well, they've made a good line. Draw's all right. You can draw on it, okay, can't you? Okay, so that's that by 5 3/4, I reckon. And I said. For some reason, this looks to me like it's awful high. What have I done? no, that's 8. Okay, 5 3/4 here and here. Now, how do I do that? That's 6, Sonia. You're not paying attention here. Right, now I've got to bring this down here. You got enough ink on that. Enough, what's the name I meant? For it. If I have it a little bit skew with, well, it'll fix. It'll fix. I wanted an excuse to start some more of this. I mean, I know I've got a lot going on, but a little bit more doesn't hurt. I think you have to. I mean, it's exciting to start a new project. It sometimes is for me to finish one, I don't know. I don't get too excited about finishing them for some reason. I'm a bit funny about that. I don't know what it is, but I think it's over. It's like it's all over. It's just like it's all over. See, so if I can do that, that'll be gorgeous, won't it? Okay, so I won't worry about the going towards the edges too much with anything that's like a bead or something like that, because I don't want it to be in the way, you know, because it's a little bit bigger, but it's best to have a little bit more than it to shrink up into nothing, so you haven't got anything that happens. Okay, right, now all I've got to do is figure out, this is going to be interesting. I want to know what sort of thing I'm going to put on it, but that's okay, because I think I've got some bits that I can use. You don't have to worry about it. I've got bits here everywhere. I'm going to just take them off my table, I think. I just won't worry about going into looking anywhere else but on my table to put the bits on. Trying to clean myself up. Don't like being messy. And that's something that it took me a while to get used to that when I started using glue and things after being stitching for a long time. To put all the messy things, you know. But anyway, I'm used to it now. I'll just have a bit of drink of water to get me by, okay? Now, put something over this, Sonia. Let's go. There's a bit skew with. Look at that. I didn't even follow the line, did I? Look at this. This is where the thing is here. And that's why it looks like it does, because it didn't get... Now, my bell's going to ring in 14 minutes, but that's because it was something that I was doing, the one I did earlier. I didn't do the full time. I'm going to take this over further still. Now, you don't have to put this sort of thing behind yours. I want it because I want it padded. I want the front of the book nice and padded. Okay, so the first thing I've got here that I really like is this bit of this hanky. It is probably not what I need because you can see through it, and it's not going to work for me, I don't think. Let me see, I've got a bit of that, some of this. Blue, too dark. Some of that, definitely. Maybe even a bit of this if it's not too dark. Let's see how we go with these bits. Now this bit was off the excuse me, off a sheet or something. I love these pieces. I do love these pieces. Now, I don't think we need to put anything the same. Like, you don't have to have anything like put more than one piece of the same fabric in it. I'm going to go for that heart-shaped bit there. Probably still won't have it when I'm finished, but I'm still cutting it out anyway to go in here. Okay, it has a bit of retro. Nice piece of retro fabric that is. There we go. I do like this. It's holy. It doesn't matter because I can put beads down there, can't I? Put beads in them bits. These bigger scissors. What have I done with my other pair? Okay, we just cut up there and down here, because you can use anything. I mean, there's no rules at all, none whatsoever. Isn't that good? Nobody wants rules. My husband has a habit of making rules. I said, "No, don't make rules, Jeremy. We don't have rules. Now stop it." not bad rules, but you know, you can't. Things like you can't turn the air conditioner on now; it's too late, or it's too early, or something. Things like that, or the heater. There's just some things like that he just used to say once, and I just said, "You can't say that. Yeah. You just can't say that. You can't do that. Of course you can. Do whatever you want to." Well, that's mine. What's the name? I'm sticking to it. My daughter's the same. You're not hungry. I'm hungry. No, you're not. You know, things like that. It's not good. She used to say that to her boyfriend, whatever he's called. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to put that on there. The more I look at it, the more I'm just chucking it over the other way. That's interesting. I like that piece. And, ooh, look at that. Wow. We're going to have some fun with this. Right. Okay, so if I cut any off this yet? No, but I'm going to. But see, that come off there, and I can remember that plainly, and I'm not really planning on putting that back on there, I don't think. Now, come on, there must be a couple more pieces around here somewhere you can throw on. Maybe put the book down over here so you can have this dish. Put the book over there so I can get this dish. Because in this dish I've got a few bits and pieces. I like that one. See if we get a bit of that. I want a bit of that too. Why not? Have some of this. We'll go crazy and have it all. Hopefully not. We hopefully won't go crazy. Oh, have a look at that bit there. Look at that. It's a nice piece. This is a nice piece. See how we go. If we can put this together. Oh, look at that. That's really old, that. Oh, it's a nice piece of vintage lace. That'll have to go on the top afterwards, okay. What did I end up getting out of there? That was my water bottle went crank. It does that, you know, because it's... I might put that bit there. Right, I don't think I'm going to have to go and dig out some stuff. Surely not. Oh, hang on, I like that one too. This is nice. These are, that's the same. That might be a little bit over the top for me, I don't know. It just depends what I do with it after I get it all together. Because you sort of don't know, do you, what you're going to do with it. Now I can cut this bit off here. Sorry about that. That's, just got the blue on. Yeah, there you go. Just got a bit of blue on it. You leave the sculpt edge or not, it doesn't really matter. Shall I put that there? I don't see why not. I don't see why I couldn't put it there. And see that go. This looks good with that. You know how it goes together. Can you see? Very good. It does look good, doesn't it? See how that looks good together. Okay. Now we're going to have to dig in some stuff. I did say I wasn't going to, didn't I? Didn't say I wasn't going to torment you with that. Oh, hang on. We might get a bit of these. A piece of hanky. And some of these are thicker. Oh yes. Look at that. This is a serviette thingy or something. Because you can put these in. Nobody said you can't. Put anything you like. Just chop that off there. Would have dreamt of doing this once. But what I'm going to create is worth doing that, isn't it? It's worthwhile cutting that off there. What I'm going to create, I think. I hope so. It's not fitting there nice, is it? Yeah, but it does. Does it fit in there? I'll have to cut another bit off. Look at this one. Wow. Isn't that nice? And then it's got all that other left over there, you know, like, ooh. All them nice white bits. What's on this bit? I know I threw a few of these in the bin because they weren't quite my thing. Or they're a bit old too. This is old. But I don't think isn't that nice? Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful piece of work. Isn't this awesome? Wow. I'm going to put some of that on there. What do you reckon? Well, what's the point? If I keep it, nobody's going to want it one day when I've kept it. You know, because people don't see the value in something, and this is going to be valuable on the front of this book, isn't it? I've got to find other little scissors. What have I done with them? They're here somewhere, my good little scissors, and here they are. That one, them ones only just chop, they don't cut out properly. Righto, yeah, that's going to be beautiful. I do like that. I'm going to fussy cut it. Okay, carefully though. See, it's actually shadow work. The fabric is put down behind it here and then stitched. I have done that in the past. I'm going to cut that little bit off. It's all right. I might sew a bit on it myself. You know, put a bit on there myself now. Actually, that needs to go up here. I'm thinking. Right. So I think I'll put that up there. I don't know why. It's sort of in the centre. Hey, that's probably what it is. I'm looking at it as being in the centre. That under there, and that under there, and that under there. Doesn't matter if you've got a few thicknesses to sew through. You can do whatever you want to. So I've got that bit off that one, so that is awesome. And then, what else? There's just too much loveliness here, isn't there? Too much goodness. I really want to use that too, but it's not quite for this one yet. Not quite for this one. Okay. Now am I having second thoughts about this piece? No, I don't think so. What do you reckon? It's all right, isn't it? Yeah, I won't have second thoughts about that, but that won't fit in that bag. How do I get down there? Righto, let's have another look at something else. What else have I got here? Not too far away from myself, so I don't have to scoot across the floor. Mostly lace that is in there. And this one. I'm just getting out handfuls of stuff that I've shoved in there because I was doing something and then I just push them in that thing. How about a bit of that? I don't know. This looks good too. They go with it, don't they? Yeah, so what I've shoved that in there for, I don't know. Put it back. This one here's a bit bright, I think. And it's pretty. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's like a seersucker piece of fabric. It's probably as old as me. Maybe not. Better looking anyway. It's in a better condition than me, maybe. Better condition than I am. Ouch. I found a pin, everybody. Found a pin. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had to get some air. Okay, come on, Sonya. Oh, here's a bit. Well, here's a bit. It's a little bit. Oh, there's another bit. Righto. I like this. This is another retro piece. It's very pink, isn't it? Very pink. Oh, I got the idea of this. I'll cut down the middle. I'll just have a little bit on the edge, so it's not too over the top. What do you reckon? Nice retro piece. Is that the only bit I've seen? Well, I've got a bit of purple, but it's not right. It's mauve. I'm going to try to put the mauve in too. this is how I used to do my crazy patchwork. So I've been doing this slow stitching forever, haven't I? Well, that's a nice piece. Oh, I haven't got my new chair yet either. Still waiting on the man. I'm still waiting on the man. He's got other duties besides helping me with it. That it can be annoying, can't it? You know, so I have to wait my turn. I hope my turn does come. These have mostly got pictures on these ones, and I don't want to use the pictures. But I can get some material off a bit of them, can't I? I don't have to have the picture part. I don't want a dancing ballerina. I don't need her at all. Oh, look at that. Gee, now we've gone out there. I'm having fun here, by the way, in case you don't know. You can imagine, can't you? Me playing with all this beautiful stuff here. Okay. Right, I'm hoping my battery doesn't go flat. There's a very good chance, though, that it will, because I've been doing videos a bit this morning. So, now look at this. Isn't this nice? It's only a bit I got. It's only a bit I got. It's got to go in my book. Put a piece of that in the book. This I want on here. I definitely do. So I'm going to have to change my repertoire or whatever it is, aren't I? Look at that. That is the most beautiful piece of material. Look at it. Love it. I'm going to have that. I'm going to have this piece. Isn't this lovely? And it's got birds on it. I imagine some lovely person gave me this. Okay, so that'll stop. Okay, but I still know that I'm not... Time's not up yet because I've got to... wait a minute. I can nick that across there. I don't know if people are using colourful pieces, which you should do. I mean, you can use whatever sort you like. You don't have to. There's no no rules. Like I said, you can't have rules. Okay, so that can go like that. Now I need this bit over here somewhere. I've changed up this. Now haven't I? I've changed it up so I can add these other things to it. So I can get some darker colours in. I do like the pastel colours. I mean, I've got this caught in. Right, well, that can go there, but then I've got two pieces that are too close together. Get that off there, you. Okay, this is a trial and error thing, isn't it? You know, you gotta see what you like. I do like that. It's a nice bit of satin fabric, silk. It's a bit of silky stuff. Look at that. It's all falling apart and getting caught on my hands. That happens when you've got rough hands. Okay. And when I get all this together, I'll have to go off and stitch it, I suppose. I'll have to go off and stitch it. Will they all work together, though? That's the thing. Will they all work together? Interesting concept. I don't know. Why haven't I got that back on there? Here it is. Okay, because they're too close to the same sort of style of thing. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't think it matters, does it? Over that way a bit. Right. And this can go in there. This can go up here. Be amazed what you can turn this into. It's going to be good. I'm excited, except I need more. I need more material on it. I haven't got enough. I don't know if I want with the white background. And the colours are not quite the thing that I was after. I've got another piece of hanky here. This is cool. Nah, I don't like the black. I don't like the dark colours on the pretty ones. That's just how I feel about it, you know. Because we're all different about how we like our pieces of work to look, aren't we? We're all different. I'm thinking I'm liking this so far. I might have to add a bit more as I'm going along though, because I don't think this is going to cover it. Okay, I don't think this is going to cover it. I can see that really, you know, and maybe that's too over the top, this piece. It's fair there, you know, at me. It's fair at me. But then again, I'm going to cover it with pieces of lace and things, so you don't know what's going to happen, do you? So I'm going to have to stitch all this on. I will do tacking stitches and stitch it all on. And then I've got nothing to show you today because the time will be up, won't it? But you just need to, you can use all sorts of threads. I'm boxing in with different threads in it. And all sorts of styles of stitching. All sorts of interesting pieces for stitches. I mean interesting stitches, sorry. So I have, this is, what's the name? Crochet thread, or and it's like pearly cotton, or pearl cotton. There's a fair bit of that in there. I have, you know, shiny ones, which I'm not going to be using a lot of, I don't think. Just a bit here and there, because sometimes they can be a bit, you know, hard to handle. They slip away and stuff. Where's another bit? This one here is a nice sparkly thing. So are these ones here, these are nice for something. Put stitches on with. You can use all these sorts of thread. You can couch down things, which means you stitch over it, sew it down. So there's lots of different ways you can do your stitches. I think that the way that I like to put them down is with the thicker thread, because then you can see it a lot better. You know, you can see the stitching a lot better if you've got a thicker thread. If you're only using one strand of thread of these DMC or anchor or whatever you're using, it tends to blend too much into the piece of work, I think. So that's my way of thinking about it anyway. Where's this one here that I was doing? This one here is, I started to make this in squares, and then I've put them together, and they're a bit skew-if, but it doesn't matter. But so you can see the stitching even over the florally pieces, and that's good, you know, because you want to be able to see your stitches, okay? So this is a piece that I've been doing a bit on. I don't think I've finished it yet. I don't think it's quite finished. There's more to be done up here and here. You sit there, and I was sitting out there last night stitching away on that other piece, listening to music, and that was okay. It, you know, it was good and interesting to do. But anyway, so this is what I'm going to be. Now that I look at that, it just smacks me in the face too bright. So is that. But you know what? If you put a piece there and a piece there, it'll come together. If you put your colours, you know, if you get your colours going the right way, it'll come together. So when I put it all together, I can show you it again and see what you think. You know, so you can have a go at doing it too. Which is really something that is very interesting to put together these things. I could be cutting that, and then I'd put a bit there, maybe still, and then I'd go with a piece here and here. You know, it's still not as bright, but it's still bringing it together. I've got that bit there and that bit, and then maybe I can do something, you know, that's got a bit of see, that's got that colour in it there. So you bring your colours together, and anyway, we'll work on it and see how we go. But it's not hard to do. If you think you put it down, you think that it looks wrong, just take it off. It's okay. It's only a few stitches. It's only material. You don't want to panic about it. Anyway, so I've got to have to go because I'm going to run out of battery if I haven't already. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day, and I'm going to come back on here soon and show you some more of this, okay? So thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.